world, and welcome back to Stuff We Do, where we do all the knife stuff you love. Knife reviews, knife tests, knife modifications, and outdoor stuff with knives. Today, we are looking at this Victorinox since 1884, the original Swiss Army knife. And this one, where can we see that? There. Swiss Army 1. And then what does that say? Just where it comes from. Okay, so that didn't say a lot. Anyway, I've been looking at this knife for a very long time. Let's do it like this. Okay, this is one of my, excuse me, this is one of my favorite Swiss Army knives. Okay, now I made this little slip for it, but you don't need that. And then this thing is fantastic. This is my Farmer. Okay. So it's got a big chunky blade, works beautifully for everything. And then we have a wonderful sharp awl over here, or a punch, whatever you want to do with that or call that. Then we have the little flat tip screwdriver with a wonderfully functional can opener. And then as always, we have light prying, big flat tip screwdriver, wire stripper, and then cap lifter. Okay, and then because it's a Farmer, when you grab it over here, we have a very nice and functional saw. Okay, so I love this thing. One of my favorites. But I do tend to carry the Camper a bit more because it's got the same tool set. It's not as robust as this one, because this one is a bit thicker and a bit bigger, but it has the toothpick and tweezers. And when I am out and about with my children, they are always full of splinters and things, and then that helps quite a lot. Actually, let's leave it over here for comparison. Then, I do not own many of these Alox ones. Anyway, then I have this one. This one is also fantastic because this is the little Cadette. Okay, so we have... Look at the difference in blade size on these two. Okay, can you see this one is quite a lot bigger in all dimensions? Okay, so the blade is quite a lot bigger than the other one. Anyway, we've got our big blade. We've got the same two other tools, just smaller and less robust. Like I said, this is a thin little thing. Look at it. Can you see that? Okay. And then this one. Okay, it's a round tipped nail file. So for grooming and for cleaning your fingernails and whatnot, this thing is fantastic. And again, because it's got this shape, it works nicely for a lot of things. Now, I did modify this thing slightly. I just took a file to the bottom of this. Not that you would ever use this or really need it, but now you can actually strike a ferro rod with this thing if you wanted to. And I don't know why I want to. Okay, I've got this little clip over here just to clip it to my belt or put it in my pocket or whatnot. Okay, so let's put them over here. Now, like I said, I've been looking at this one for a while. Not because I specifically need something like this, but if you carry... okay, this is the closest thing at hand. If you carry a knife like this, you only get one tool. You get a knife. Okay. These knives work fantastic as little multi-tools in your pocket, but seriously, most of us just use the knife. So I got this one. This is a solo, okay, which means we have one big blade and nothing else, just this. Now, what I like about this thing is it's got the same big chunky blade that we have on the Farmer, but it's only one level, okay. So, it's about the same size as the Cadette. It's actually exactly the same size as the Cadette, just with more blade. Okay, so I quite enjoy the more blade. Now, all of these knives, Victorinox, Swiss Army knives, they are fantastic for the money. I think this one was like 390. I'm gonna say 390 rand, but I can't really remember. And I got this one off of Take a Lot. Okay. Now this thing is fantastic. Look at it. It feels wonderful. It's great. It slips into your pocket. There's nothing. This is just a pocket knife, but it's a great pocket knife. Okay. Sturdy, useful, reliable, and we have the slightly bigger blade. Okay, so I'm not going to do any specs on this. You all know Swiss Army knives, but I must say I quite enjoy this knife. This thing is marvelous. Okay, and then that's that for the actual knife video. Now I'm gonna braai or something. Yes. Okay, we're using the bow river again. Cut up some, what do you call those things? And then I'm taking some brisket that I'm going to braai later. And then just covering them in lemon juice. And then stacking some more brisket and covering it in lemon juice. Then I'm going to let this sit in the fridge for a while. This is very thinly cut. Let me just show you. I don't know what that is, a centimeter. And then we're going to braai now. Okay, my little assistant is lighting the fire. I'm rocking the coal knife. We will be talking about little Okapi again, because I was making this very intricate lanyard, which I'll show you now. And then happy 4th of July to all our American friends. Okay, let's start this braai. Okay, I still didn't get to these spots. That's gonna be the next little video, I think, somewhere during the week, if my kids keep stop doing things. Okay, after that sailor's knife that I showed you guys the other day, I made a lanyard for this thing. This is that small flat Okapi. Okay, but now the problem is when it opens, the blade is that way. Okay, I can't do this thing. Let's see if I can do it like that. One-handed, it's not really the way that's supposed to go. Anyway, so it's like that, but it still works fine. Now, at the other end, I also made one of these sliding knots. Yeah, let's call it a sliding knot. But then, you can put it around your neck, but it feels like it's going to strangle me. And this is just easier to hook onto your belt loop. And then I have this thing with the thing like that. And it works fine. Not that I'm ever going to really run around with it, but I was bored and I had a piece of paracord, so I did that. Sorry, and somebody asked me why did I buy so many. Well, you'll see that at a later stage, but I'm not going to mod them or anything like that. But I did order one of these that has been modded for me by somebody, so I will hopefully do an unboxing of that in the next few days. Fire is still a bit hot, but we're getting there. Now the thing is, these things, because they have a lot of fat in them, need to be grilled quite slowly for the fat to get kind of crispy and bake off. So the fire needs to be a lot cooler than that. Okay, there's a lot of different ways to open beer, and you can open it with another beer, and this is a twist off, but I'm just showing you because this is one of my favorite uses for my coal knife. Okay, today we are trying Heinz Spices Southern Grill all-in-one seasoning, and it's apparently for grills, braais, roasts, potjies and stews. So apparently, I hate it when they put those little tabs there so you don't need a knife. It feels like, oh sorry, you can't see. So it feels like they're not giving me the option. Anyway, so we're gonna try this today. Okay, so here I have my pieces of brisket, which is not normally a braai meat, but I like fat, and with some pop, this will be delicious. Pop is like grits or cornmeal mush, just finer and white. So they are using white maize instead of yellow maize, and then you boil it and you make a thing. So okay, so I'm going to be eating that tonight with my bride brisket. This is wonderful, especially if you have cholesterol. It will heal you immediately. My kids are having a ball on the trampoline. They are quite far away from me, although it does not sound like that. Okay. Yes, I'm going to put on my southern grind now. I think I just showed you that. This stuff made in South Africa, and then we are going to put on some jimmies, of course, because I put jimmies on everything. This is also made here in South Africa. So I'm having my 4th of July braai, the South African version of that. Okay. Okay, I'm done. These bad boys are going in now, and then we're gonna eat. Okay, so let's make pop. I know the traditional guys are gonna tell me this is the wrong way to do it, and I agree, but we just came out of a 4.5 hour load shedding, so at this stage, yeah. Okay, so we take about, I don't know, 1 cup of, you see this is like fine, what's this, millimeal. Okay, so it's white corn that's been ground. Okay, and then you add 3 parts of water, and I'm just going to microwave this for now. Okay, so it's been in for about 6 minutes. I added a lot of, what do you call this, margarine. I don't have butter and salt. Now I'm just going to mix it up again, put it back for 2 more minutes, and then I'm done with this. Okay, I'm done. Have a great evening. Okay, if you've made it to the end of this video, thank you very much. Stay safe, happy, and have a good one. Be good, be safe. Actually, the video that was attached to this was from yesterday, so happy 4th to everybody in America. Everybody here in South Africa. It is now school holidays, so if you are on holiday, enjoy that. If you're not on holiday, enjoy the quieter roads at least. And then people in South Africa, this load shedding thing is killing us, but hey, fight the good fight. Okay, stay safe, happy, and have a good one. Goodbye.